Disney had a whirlwind weekend in Sao Paulo, where it hosted the Brazilian edition of D23, an event packed with surprises and sneak peeks. Among the highlights were exciting glimpses of Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts. Plus, Lucasfilm confirmed a major date. Andor Season 2 is set to premiere on April 22nd, 2025. But there was one thing I was hoping they'd reveal that didn't make the cut. Earlier this year, during the main D23 event in California, Marvel Studios subtly dropped news of Thanos' return to the MCU. If you missed it, you're not alone. It wasn't part of the usual Marvel Studios presentation, but the Disney Parks panel. Yes, Thanos is coming back, not in a movie, but in Avengers Infinity Defense, a new attraction at Disneyland Resort in California. In this upcoming experience, the Mad Titan steals tech from the Avengers, allowing him to jump between realms, unleashing chaos. Visitors team up with familiar heroes, taking on missions across iconic locations like New York, Asgard, and Wakanda. Facing Thanos won't be easy. Concept art shows him wielding a double-bladed sword and donning formidable new armor. Thanos looks cold AF, one fan declared online. I was hoping for an update on the ride's progress at D23 Brazil, but we're still without an official opening date for Avengers Infinity Defense. So, no need to rush to book that trip just yet, unless you're looking for an excuse to go twice. Currently, this ride is exclusive to Disneyland Resort in California, though here's hoping it'll one day reach Avengers campuses worldwide. Yes, I'm hoping it makes its way to my home park, Disneyland Paris. The return of Thanos, however, stirs up mixed emotions among fans. The MCU's original Infinity Saga, capped off in Avengers Endgame, is still revered as a cinematic high point. Following it up has proven tough, and some feel the current Multiverse Saga hasn't quite matched the magic of those early phases. Phase 5 wraps up with Thunderbolts in 2025, setting the stage for Phase 6 and the start of the Fantastic Four First Steps in 2026. Some fans were thrilled by recent casting twists, like Robert Downey Jr.'s return to the MCU, not as Iron Man, but as the villainous Doctor Doom. And now, many wonder if Josh Brolin might also reprise his iconic role as Thanos. In a conversation with Collider, Brolin mentioned he'd be open to it, but only if it felt like the right fit, comparing it to his thoughtful approach in Sicario. It has to be right, he said, adding that he'd work with directors Anthony and Joe Russo again in a heartbeat. I can't help but agree with Brolin's sentiment. Thanos had a powerful arc, and I'd prefer they didn't bring him back unless it truly made sense. But there's always the chance Disney could tap into the epic storyline of Secret Wars, where Thanos famously encounters God Emperor Doom. Only time will tell if that unfolds in the MCU. As for what's next on the big screen, Captain America Brave New World drops on February 14th, 2025, with Thunderbolts close behind on May 2nd, 2025. It's safe to say the anticipation is building.